In my last video, I made the argument that progressives don't listen, and that this leads to a lot of problems for our society. And I think I've got a good example, a situation that really illustrates that point. And it's in relation to a street name in Vancouver that used to be Trutch. And what they've done is they've changed it to a Musqueam word that means Musqueam View. And but they've written it in the phonetic script that's used to write Aboriginal languages in North America. It's called NAP. It doesn't matter, but the name of it doesn't matter. But the system does matter, because if you want to enter it into a computer, you need to have you have to install an app to do it. So there's any time that this the street name needs to be written down into a computer system, people are going to have to hassle through and use the app to do that. So maybe some people would argue that's not much of a hassle. I think it's a hassle personally. It's a really long word. It's 16 letters, and it wouldn't be really easy to write by hand either, because people aren't really used to it, I don't think. You could take a look at it for yourself. Here it is. So that's a little bit difficult, isn't it? And there's no native speakers of Musqueam left. So that's a bit of an issue, because there's not that many people you could check the pronunciation with. The city of Vancouver has a website about this name change, and you can listen to the sound of the word. It's not exactly easy to pronounce. So now it gets a little bit more serious, I think, because you've got the emergency services, the fire department, police, ambulance, are saying that this is a safety concern, right? The post office has said that you have a year to contact people who might send you a letter and inform them of this name change, because if you write the English form, which is Musqueam View, if you write that within a year, they're not going to send you your mail anymore. So you have to contact the insurance company, anybody who sends you a letter, or anybody who might send you a letter that's got your old address. You have to contact all these people, or you won't get the mail. So this is an extra degree of hassle that's been pretty much just laid on these people's shoulders, right? They have to learn how to pronounce the word. They use it with other people. They don't know. People won't know what they're talking about anyway. They have to contact everybody that would write them a letter. Anytime that they want to make an application online, they have to make use of this app to write it down. This is just unreasonable. And just as a kind of an added, I'm sorry, and just as an added bit of complexity, or an added bit of nuisance, the Squamish people feel that that's their land, so they've insulted the Squamish people. So I don't know. You can take that as an example of something that wouldn't have happened if the progressives that were pushing this had just listened. If they had listened to the ambulance drivers, the police, the fire, if they had listened to common sense coming from anybody who just made the argument that you're using a dead language that nobody knows how to pronounce anymore, that it's going to be an added hassle for the people that are living on that street. And I think the other thing is that you're making Aboriginal people look like a group of people that doesn't respond to reason. A lot of what progressives do increase the resentment people have towards the people that they think that they're standing up for. It happens all the time. It happened with transgender people. There's less acceptance of transgender people now than there was 5 years ago, because the extremists, the activists, have pushed it too far. So everybody gets hurt. There's more division, more confusion, more hostility, and for absolutely nothing. And if they just listened to someone who spoke sensibly, like I think I'm speaking sensibly now, they wouldn't do it.